We have no hot water, we haven't had any for 24 hours now. Bad news regarding the hot water situation. Very sorry, but until further notice, you will need to seek alternative showering facilities. Time for another trip to Docket in the rain. At least there are showers available. They're just a 5-minute walk away.
Well, Frankie and me, we were lovers. Oh, Lordy, how we did love. Swore we'd be true to each other, just as true as stars above. I was her man, but I was doing her wrong.
Another midnight trip to the library to scan work. I've missed Top Gear tonight because our pizza took so long to get delivered. We had to wait an hour and a half. I might watch that before I go to bed. There's a suitably posh button for the Cambridge photocopier. Send email to oneself. I'm gonna have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow so I have time to get over to Docket and have a shower because we still have no hot water. We got an email regarding the situation and it doesn't sound too good. It says, a very substantial leak has been discovered from the hot water system. The leak is so rapid that our new pressurization pumps were unable to pump water into the system as fast as it was leaking out. The leak is believed to be several feet underground, possibly directly under the W archway and possibly under the concrete foundation slab for the ground floor. The pipe was laid in 1936 and might have been rusting away ever since. There is absolutely no prospect of a hot water service in Fisher Building before late next Tuesday. So it sounds pretty serious. Sounds like I'll be going to Docket quite a few times for showers over the next few days. I guess they've started working on the water issues. I bet that's quite noisy for a few days, or weeks, or however long it takes. It's unusually calm and quiet today. There's nobody around and it's silent. It's a bit strange. I need to go to the bank and to Sainsbury's, but in between I'm going to try to find some phone shops. The battery in this phone is on its last legs. I could just get it replaced, but I think it's a good opportunity to upgrade. I wanted to get a new phone at the end of this year maybe anyway, so I reckon it's worth just doing it now. I don't know what to get yet though, so I'm just going to browse. How am I meant to know what the phone's like to use with this thing stuck to the back? This is how you secure a phone and still sell it well. 3 is even worse, you can't even lift them up. These ones aren't on, that's just a fake screen. Can't lift them up either. Why do these shops not know how to sell phones? That looks modern. That's what I've been looking for. The Lumia 1520. To see how big it really is. I really like the Nokia Lumias, and O2 are the only shop with the 1520, the really huge 6-inch thing. I really like the 1520, but it's just so big. The 1020 might be a more practical size. It's also hard to ignore how nice the iPhone 5S is, but it seems silly to upgrade to 5S when I've got a 4S. It doesn't seem like a big enough upgrade. Got a temporary water solution. Apparently all the water for half the building is going through this pipe over the entrance. I'm a little bit stressed tonight because I've got a lot of things to do and not enough time to do them. I have compiler construction work to do for tomorrow, which I've only done half of so far, due in at noon. Me and a few friends have entered 2 entrepreneurship competitions. We're through to the next round in one of them with our idea, so we have to write a 5,000 word business plan by the end of the week. It's Tuesday today, by the way, so that's going to take up a lot of time. We also have to make a video about our idea, a promotional video 1 minute long. For the other competition we have to prepare a speech for Thursday, which we may have to give in front of a big audience if we get through, which we find out on Thursday. I've got more supervision work to do for next week. I've got another video project to do, not for YouTube, kind of for YouTube, but not for this channel, for something else which is going to take up a lot of time. I've got the ongoing group project to do this term. But as well as being a bit stressed, I'm also a bit excited because tonight is a blind date for charity which I'm doing, which is what I'm getting dressed for now. It is 25 to 9, I'm meeting my date at 10 o'clock. I have her form here. We're going to meet in a pub and probably go to a club afterwards. It will hopefully be fun, not awkward or anything. But it will leave me feeling pretty tired tomorrow, which is great because I've got a 9 AM supervision with my DOS. My Director of Studies, that is. So, like I said, a lot of stuff to do, not enough time to do it. I said to one of my friends earlier that this is the first time this term that I'm feeling stressed with all the stuff I've got to do. And he said, "Oh, you must have had a pretty good term then." So Cambridge is stressful. You learn to deal with it, mostly. Sometimes it mounts up, it gets on top of you a bit, but Cambridge teaches you to cope with stress. No, but there is a lot of work to do at Cambridge. You can't come to a really good educational institution like this and expect to have an easy time and just get given a degree. You need to really work for it. Everyone copes with it in different ways. People often find it a challenge when they first start Cambridge because they're not used to it. For most people, they were pretty good at their school. They could get through GCSEs and A-levels or equivalent fairly easily with not like too much work. And I was like everyone else. I came to Cambridge just expecting the same thing, where I worked hard, but it was all doable. Nothing was beyond my ability. But you get to Cambridge and everyone is really clever. It's a strange place to be actually when you're not used to it, and it's stressful. It's because it's such a big change. It's a bit of a shock, but you do get used to it, and it is good in the long run. It teaches you. I'm joking with this. It teaches you how to deal with pressure and stress, which is going to be a useful skill later in life. Anyway, enough of this deep speech. I'm going to finish my Carlsberg and then go and try and find this girl. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow.